everyone, this is Claudia from Holistically Forward, and I have your fairy messages for the week starting Monday the 20th right through to Sunday the 26th of February 2017. This week is going to be quite intense because of the fact that we have the new moon in Pisces on Sunday and also an annular solar eclipse. Now, an annular solar eclipse means that the moon blocks out the center of the sun and it leaves a visible ring of fire, and the energies with the solar eclipse are felt quite a few days in advance and quite a few days afterwards. So this whole eclipse the energies will probably be felt for about at least a week. And they are rather intense and they bring up a lot of emotions, as the new moon is in the intensely emotional and psychic sign of Pisces. So just be aware of that. And also with the new moon blocking out the sun that helps us shine, that helps us bring out the best of us, as it blocks the sun center, just be aware of your ego coming into play and trying to take over. Now, the ego is wonderful and it's meant to be one of your guides, just like your angels are your guides, your fairies are your guides, your intuition and the messages you receive from the divine guide you. So your ego is supposed to be one of these guides. And when these intense energies swirl around us, the ego takes a chance and tries to take over our whole way of thinking and being. Just be aware of that and use the energies that are around, especially for meditation, because that's a really good way of utilizing these intense energies, because you will really get ahead that way. I'll pop a link down below so that you can read up all about the new moon in Pisces with the solar eclipse. Alright, now, as you can hear, my cat has something to say to that too. She has a lot to say about that. Alright, I'm sorry. Now let's start and see what the week has in store for all of us. And our card of the week this time, because of the intense energies, I've been guided to pick a card from the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. Archangel Michael is the loudest archangel. You definitely know when he's around, you can feel him. He has quite a hot energy. So if you feel that you're having a hot flush right now, you're not. It's Archangel Michael coming to say hello. Alright, now let's see. The card is Let Go of Fear Now. This card is all about control issues. When we have control issues, we tend to let fear take over. And we're always trying to control everything that happens. Even when we pray, we have a tendency to give a blueprint to the divine, to the universe, and tell the universe exactly how we want things to pan out. The thing is, that really doesn't work. What you do is you pray for something and then you ask for guidance and you follow this guidance step by step. This guidance might be completely away from what you think you need to do to reach your goal. So, I don't know, as an example, you could be praying to get ahead in your business and your guidance is to have a detox. Now you think, well, what has one to do with the other? And well, the thing is, when we detox, we clear our system of everything that's blocking us, which as a result is also good for your business, because when the blockages are removed and you can see things so much more clearly, it will have an impact on what you're able to achieve, even in your business. So just because you can't see the bigger picture of what it can mean when you get certain guidance doesn't mean this bigger picture isn't there. Because let's face it, our angels and the divine in the universe, God, whatever you want to call this part, they know the bigger picture. They can see so much more than we ever could. And with that, it's important to just let it go. Say your prayer and then give up fear. Any kind of fear that may be blocking you. And there's a prayer on this card, which I will read to you. So let me just grab my glasses so I can actually read it. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Say this prayer and follow the guidance you receive. Now this guidance can come as feelings, as you hear a voice, as you have a vision, or as just knowing when there's thoughts in your head that you know they're not coming from you. They're not your thoughts, they're coming from somewhere else. That is guidance. And once you receive guidance, you follow it step by step. Now, if you are unsure that what you're feeling is actual guidance from your angels and from God, and if you can ask for very, very clear signs. And these signs can include feathers, it can be coins you find, it can be a certain song on the radio that just reminds you of something. It can be an animal that shows up, it can be anything, but these signs will be very clear and very specific to you personally. So let go of fear. That is our aim of this whole week. And now with the new moon, it's normally about manifesting. So it's really good to clear ourselves of any kind of fear and any blockages that we have before the new moon on Sunday. But now let's go into Monday. And the card for Monday is the Eight of Autumn. Now this card is about giving it 110%. Focus on the matter in hand. So whatever comes up on Monday is that important that you should put all your focus on it. No matter what this is, it could be something at work. It could be something in your private life. Something important will show up on Monday that needs you to focus just on that. So please don't try to get too sidetracked and away from focusing on this. Give it 110%. And this way you will truly learn something in the process as well. Okay. Now let's see about Tuesday. And for Tuesday we have balance. Okay, balance is all about finding your inner center. Yesterday you've dotted all the T's. No, sorry, you've dotted all the I's, you've crossed all the T's. You've really concentrated on the problem in hand. And now today you've done all that you can do, so there is no need to worry about it. But what you can do is find balance and really center yourself. Imagine you're the eye of the hurricane, that place where it is very calm and nothing is happening, or nothing seems to happen, while everything swirls around you. So on Tuesday, stay focused on yourself. Release any fear energy that you have and center yourself. Now you can do this best in meditation. So on Tuesday, do try and make some room to meditate and to go within and to find balance and really center yourself. Okay. Now for Wednesday we have the 6th of spring. Alright, the 6th of spring is about checking in. You've done really well, you've achieved a lot, you've centered yourself, and now it's time to check in with yourself and see if you've still got both feet on the ground. Because sometimes it's very easy to forget that all of our talents and everything we're blessed with comes from the divine. It comes from the divine as a spark, as guidance, and gets nurtured by our love and by the love and the support of those around us. And then we're able to take the next step. So it doesn't come purely from us. It always starts off as divine guidance. And so that we don't forget about that, it's very important now and then to check in and to remind ourselves from it, so that we don't lose sight of that and we don't become big-headed and think we're better than others. And that's really important for us to do on Wednesday. Now on Wednesday we also have the 222, which is an angel number, the 22nd of February, 222, which means keep the faith. You've planted your seeds well, everything is going good. Now it's about staying positive, positive thoughts, positive words, positive actions. That's also very important on Wednesday. Following your guidance, nurturing yourself, reminding yourself that everything you do comes as a spark from the divine. Staying very grounded and centered, and keep the faith. Everything is going absolutely fine. You are on the right track. Now, because 2 + 2 + 2 = 6, it's also about finances and money. So keep the faith. If you have any worries at all about your financial situation, any money worries whatsoever, keep the faith, because there is a solution coming for you. Alright, now that's Wednesday sorted. And now we're going into Thursday. And for Thursday we have the Queen of Autumn. Alright, now the Queen of Autumn is very generous, she's very big-hearted and very resourceful, and she's here as a reminder to be more like her, to release any kind of judgment you have about other people and about yourself. You see, it's important to realize not everyone can, wants to, or is able to share your vision of the world, and that is okay. It's okay that other people have a different version that they follow, a different path that they follow. So always remember that not everyone is actually able to follow your vision of what's going on and follow your path, or is able to see the world in a way that you see it. So it's okay for people to be different, and just because you don't agree with them doesn't mean that you can impose your vision onto them, because that really doesn't work and just leads to misconceptions about what your goal is. And on Thursday it's just about checking in with yourself, and here we come. Release any judgments about yourself and how you think you should do everything, and also release judgment about others. You see that when you try to impose your point of view onto others, it's completely wasted energy, because they're probably not even able to follow you at all. So use the energy much more wisely. Instead of imposing your point of view on others, look inside yourself and what needs healing, because there will be a lot of different things coming up during this new moon and the solar, that's coupled with the solar eclipse. So concentrate on yourself and accept that other people see things differently to how you see them. Alright, that's Thursday sorted. Now for Friday we have the sun. Okay, now today is one of those days where everything just clicks, where everything just starts to make sense, where everything just falls into place, and all of a sudden you know exactly why things happened as they happened. It just all starts making sense. You wake up and you're like, oh, that's why that happened. Oh, I can see it now. I now know exactly why I had to go through XYZ to get to where I am now. The sun is shining, and on Friday we're already starting to feel the intense energy of the solar eclipse, so the sun is quite significant. It's a complete epiphany. It's a real aha moment that you're going through on Friday, where everything is starting to make sense. And the more you make sense of why things happen, the more you're able to release any fears that are coupled to what happened in your past. The more you're able to release any worries, the more you're able to release anything that you were holding back. And that is a good way to go into the new moon. Alright, now on Saturday we have the 3 of Autumn. Alright, now the 3 of Autumn is here as a reminder that you don't have to do everything on your own. You are much more productive when you partner up with other people. When you find like-minded individuals that think on the same lines as you, that see the world very similar to how you see the world. And when you start building your team that way, because the 3 of Autumn is all about teamwork. It's about partnering up with like-minded individuals, with people that are very much aligned with your way of thinking. So set aside some time to plan and prepare into building a team that surrounds you, because that way you will be able to accomplish so much more than you ever thought capable of. All right now. And now let's see about Sunday. On Sunday we have the Two of Winter. The Two of Winter is all about barriers you have built up. Now with the new moon in the intensely sensitive sign of Pisces, and Pisces is one of those signs that is that sensitive that they're very good at living in a dream world and building their own world so that they don't get hurt, because they are very, very, very easily hurt. So you have built barriers because you have been hurt. You have built barriers so that it's not possible for anyone else to come into your heart and hurt you. I know last week you were able to open your heart, and yes, you were. You have opened your heart, but the thing is, once you start peeling away the layers of yourself, you will get deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's like you're on a carousel of layers. So you've done one bit, you've peeled off that layer, so the whole lot starts again, but on a deeper level. So this week it's about another layer deeper about taking away barriers, letting Michael clear you of any toxins that have built up within you and how you have closed yourself off from love. And that's really important, because at the end of the day, you don't want to close yourself off from love, because as we've learned last week, when you close one part of love, you close yourself off to all parts of love. So any barriers you have built, don't ignore them. Let them come up in this new moon coupled with the solar eclipse. Find out what they are, and then slowly and with Archangel Michael's help, start dismantling them. And there is no reason to be afraid of anything, because this rather beautiful angel is with you all the way, and he will help you soar through anything, and he will also clear away anything for you that you are frightened of. So you have absolutely no reason to be afraid of anything. He's with you, he's by your side, and with his help you can achieve everything you set out to achieve. All right, now let's try and recap the week. Let go of fear. Let go of trying to control everything in your life. Let Michael use his sword of light to cut all the cords that you've built up to any fear, resentment, blame, anger, anything toxic. Let him just take his sword and clear it all away. You will feel so much more energized after he's finished, and with his help you can achieve anything you want to achieve. Okay, where is... Oh, Monday is here. So on Monday, the situation that comes up, give it 110%. Dot all the I's, cross all the T's. Be really nitpicky. On Monday it is really good to be very nitpicky and really look out for what you're doing. And on Tuesday, you've done all you can on Monday, so on Tuesday it's time to relax, take a breath and center yourself. Be the eye of the hurricane, the safe spot, the calm spot, and keep positive thoughts through meditation. On Wednesday, it's time to check in and make sure that both your feet are still on the ground. It's time to ground yourself, and it's time to keep the faith, because it's the 22nd of February 222. So my camera stopped. If you have any kind of money problems or any fears regarding money, keep the faith. Everything will work out for your highest and best good. We're on Thursday, and on Thursday this Queen wants to help you release any judgments you have about yourself and other people. Not everyone is able to see the world from your perspective or how you see it, and that is completely okay. Every one of us is unique. We are all different, and it's okay that others see the world differently. Send them love and let them go on their way, and use the energy that you would normally use to impose your point of view upon them for yourself. On Friday we have the Sun. You are successful and you can be self-confident and go forward. You are having a really, really good time. Everything is starting to make sense. Everything is clicking into place, and you now know exactly why things had to happen and how everything has brought you here to this point in your life. On Saturday, it's all about starting to build a team, realizing that you can't do everything on your own, and it's really important to surround yourself with like-minded people. And on Sunday, release all the barriers that you have built against love. That is so important, to release any kind of fears, any worries, anything you haven't wanted to look at yet. With the help of Archangel Michael, you will really be able to release any fear and any worry energy this week. He's by your side. He is very strong. He's very powerful. And he'll take you by the hand and lead you step by step into releasing anything that's not for your highest and best good. All right, everyone. Have a very powerful and empowering week. And it's going to be absolutely fabulous. You're going to learn so much more about yourself, which I always really enjoy, so it's going to be great. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I'm going to pop a link down below to some guided meditations and how you can use the energies of the new moon in Pisces coupled with this amazing solar eclipse to your best advantage. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And pop over to Facebook, Holistically Forward. Maybe like the page if you want to. Pop over to my website, www.claudianoble-pyott.com, and sign up for the regular newsletter that I put out, so that you'll never miss anything that comes up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a marvelous week. Enjoy the intense energies and make them your own and use them to your advantage and for your development. Thank you for being with me. Lots of love from me to you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye. Mwah.